What's going on, everybody? This is Professor Crypto Banana, and today's segment I'm going to be talking about something extremely risky and volatile. I'm excited, it's brand new. However, please don't do this just for educational purposes only, and it revolves around what I'm going to do is get Quick tokens, stake it so it bears interest, use that as collateral to take out a loan that allows me to then go across different blockchains and invest in those tokens and get some yield off of that. So again, this is just what I am doing. Extremely high risk. I'm going to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. Do not do what I do. If you do, you're going to lose all your money, your house, your mama house is going to be really bad. These are just my opinions, not financial advice. Educational purposes only, and as always, do your own research. So I can lay down some of the thoughts that I think about, but either ways, please let me know and give me some feedback as well. Help each other out because I am not an expert. So with that being said, let's get started. Class is now in session. Let's get it. So I talked about Quick, right? So in case you don't know, QuickSwap is a decentralized exchange on Polygon. Oh, we're already getting deep on this one. This is definitely more advanced topics here. So if you're not able to keep along, just get the big picture. As I said at the beginning, it's like I am investing in certain tokens that get me some interest, some yield, and then I'm able to take out a loan against it and then go anywhere else pretty much that I want to and invest in a different token that gets me even more yield. So it's a very interesting concept that I like. Now Ethereum, there's a lot of complaints and problems with that because the gas fee is super high. So unless you are a big whale, or at least I'm not a big whale, so then therefore gas fees eat up a lot of my transactions and what I would like. Whether it's buying, selling, the approval process, it just eats up a ton. So one solution is a layer 2 solution built on top of it, which allows to transact, do all the trades at the higher level, and then when everything is settled and you say, I want my Ethereum back, or I want these coins back, you can bridge on over and pay one gas fee if you like. Or I can just stay on the layer 2 side and just stay there all day until I want to cash out. So that is where you're going to hear a lot about layer 2 solutions that makes things faster, less gas fees. This is why there's projects such as Solana, Phantom, Avalanche coming up, because they are solutions to the major gas fees until Ethereum 2.0 comes out, which can be a long time, not until 2022 they're predicting, and that's assuming no delays. I don't even know what portion of 2022, probably later on in the year, and could be even later. So a lot of the big boys play in Ethereum. However, when it comes to gas fees, it can get really rough. Layer 2 solutions tend to be more probably where people are gravitating towards. So I'm looking at Polygon Matic, very compatible with Ethereum. You can bridge over, I can bridge over my assets over to it, and I look at the decentralized exchanges because if there's a lot of trading going on, decentralized exchanges collect fees and reward the token holders as a result. Number one out there, QuickSwap. So this is their Twitter page. They got a lot of partnerships and working with a lot of projects. Now, I can't necessarily back up a lot of the projects that they work with. They don't back it up either. They just say, hey, we work with this. It's up to you to research and figure out whether it's good or not. But I found this news article, and other people are saying as well, that more and more users are coming on into the Polygon network and doing exchanges and doing trades. So you can take a look at this news article, for example. I'm sure you can look further. So 52,000 followers on QuickSwap, which, by the way, here's a little pro tip. I was struggling because I would connect my wallet and it would take forever for things to just load up. I just wouldn't do it. So I had to change my RPC in MetaMask. So if you go on the Telegram, there's some official announcements on how to improve the speed by you change the port or you change the URL, and it just works way better. For real. So again, don't take my word for it. Look at it. Make sure it's an official post. Don't get scammed. Don't connect to something that you shouldn't. Do your research. But that helped me because I was looking at Quick and thinking, I like this, I like the idea of an exchange, but it's too slow, it doesn't function, get me out of here, I don't want it. But then after that, knowing that the speed improvement by just tweaking my MetaMask, yes, thank you. So anyways, Quick. So what they do is interesting. So you, let's say, look at other videos on how to get on the Quick network on its own, on how to bridge over Ethereum over to Matic, or you can even go from Solana, maybe there may be certain exchanges, Avalanche. So there's different bridges that actually get you to Matic and QuickSwap. So anyways, all right, let's get to the good stuff. So boom, let's say I have Matic, I can then swap it over to Quick. Boom, hey, I'm going to get Quick. I'm not going to connect my wallet to anything because just in case, for security purposes, you never know. So everything's in incognito mode, not connecting the wallet, but you can just imagine with me. So I go to Matic, boom, get my Quick, yay. And then what they have is two things: LP mining, which is liquidity pool mining, and Dragon's Syrup. So I can then take my Quick and go here, manage, and deposit it. Yay! So what ends up happening is that I bought the Quick token, and they reward me essentially by staking, giving me a return rate of 16.75%. Sweet! Not only that, but they say, hey, if you want to then take your dQuick token, so it's cooking over here, getting your 16% revenue. Sweet. I can also then take those tokens, dQuick tokens, and deposit in any other special I don't know what it is, Dragon Syrup's pool, and get some yield off that. So for example, if I want to do PLR, I could post it, put my dQuick in here, I'd still get my 16.75%, and then also get 52% PLR. Not bad, right? But for me, I don't want to be subjugated to a particular token here on the list because they got 4 pages, but there are certain tokens that I want. I want to do something different with the money. So here is something that is extremely interesting that came out that changes the game, in my opinion. I saw this Twitter post right here. I should leave a link in the description, but they're working with, I don't know how to pronounce this, QiDAO, and I saw memes and stuff on their Telegram group, and I was thinking, man, these guys are just spamming. I don't like that. I don't like the spamming, but I did keep a mental note, but I just don't like it. So I said, I'm not going to do it, Then I saw this post, and I read it, and it seems to be similar to what Spell and Mim and Abracadabra Money is doing. And what QiDAO is offering is that you put your dQuick onto their exchange or on their app, whatever site, and then you can take a loan against it. So why is this such a big deal? Why is this such a big deal and a game changer? Again, incognito mode, not connecting the wallet, but you go into the vault and you put down your deposit. No, you don't do this. This is just me because it's extremely risky. There's a lot of risks. I'll go over some more of the risks. So I put my dQuick into a vault. So it's a collateral. Similar, I would go to a bank and say, okay, here's my car. If I don't pay off my loan, you can have my car, and it's worth more than the loan that I took out. So then everybody's covered. Now there's liquidation risk, whatever. I put in my collateral, which is my dQuick, and then I get a loan. And then I can swap the stablecoin, which is MIA, it's the stablecoin, and I can then convert it into USDC. So a lot of conversion, what the heck's going on? Essentially, I put my collateral in here, I can take a few extra steps in this app, and then I can get USDC, which is pretty much accepted on a lot of different blockchains, and then go on a bridge and say, okay, I'm on the Polygon, I got my USDC from my QiDAO, and I can bridge it over to Phantom. Okay, so maybe my risk tolerance is 50% of the collateral, so I don't get liquidated. Boom, so I go over to Phantom. So now I can be on the Phantom blockchain, and let's just say I hit up Boo, and then I'll do my swap, and then I can go from my USDC to whatever token I pretty much want. Well, for this one, I don't think that they offer Liquid Driver. I have another video talking about Liquid Driver that I uploaded earlier today. I'd have to do this on Spirit, but it's regardless. It gets the idea across. That can be across pretty much bridge to whatever blockchain you want. Not what you want, what I would want. There you go. Big difference. What I would want. And then I look and I say, well, I would love to provide liquidity to Liquid Driver and then get some really good, yummy return rates on that. And just go from there. So a lot was covered. I am then going to then pull up a little graph. Now I got the best visual graphics designer in the world to draw this up, so I know it's quite astounding, right? Right here. So just bear with me. In case you're wondering, yeah, I did this on Paint real quick, but it gets the idea across. So the main benefits that I like about this is that, hey, I got Quick tokens. I like it. I think that's underrated hugely, especially when there's decentralized exchange, a lot of more users coming on, collecting more fees. Hey. So then I can stake my Quick, get dQuick. So this is building up 25% APR or 16%, and I can deposit that over into QiDAO. In the meantime, even though it's my collateral, my dQuick is still getting that interest. It's becoming more valuable. Cool. And I still get my loan. And my loan, I don't really have to pay interest on it based on the system. I pay a fee when I pay it back, which is 0.5% perhaps, which is minimal in my opinion. And because I have my dQuick as my collateral, I can do 50% loan and just essentially use the USDC on whatever blockchain I pretty much want that I can bridge to, and then do whatever I want with that money. So I take on more of a risk and I go over to, let's say, Liquid Driver, get more yield off that 50% loan, and then I'm utilizing that money even better. So I got my dQuick cooking, getting some APR. So then if Quick goes up in price, okay, I benefit. I also get the APR from it. And then I also am able to take out a loan, which then I can utilize that money in other ways. So it's more, in a way, that loan is more of leverage, but it seems similar to me as what Spell does with Abracadabra money and whatnot, but just in a different way on the Polygon side. So I wanted to bring that up. Now, let's go over some risks that I need to be extremely careful of. So let's see here. QiDAO, they got a document. It talks about how this all works. Definitely worth going over. Talk about liquidation. So liquidation is a big thing. So if case the price of Quick goes down majorly, QiDAO wants to make sure that they have their money, so they're going to sell my stuff, or they going to open it up to another person to buy my position out and partially liquidate me, and then that sucks. I'm sure you can imagine. So that is one thing I need to keep in mind. What else? It seems that this is in the alpha stage, and not a lot of people know about this project. So it is at the very beginning stages. So I have to be aware of the risk of, let's say, a hack, which hacks can happen to any projects, but the more beginning stages, the more concerned I am with that, right? So I am wondering about that. So I have to keep that into consideration, risk reward. But I'm thinking, as long as I take out a loan and I get 50% of that is mine to keep and my collateral is in there, maybe it's worth it still. All right, so it's got 3,622. So I don't know if it could be a rug pull. I don't know if it could get hacked. I don't know. I'd have to do my research way more. But what other situation could be? It could also be whatever token I bought with the loan could drastically, drop. Something could happen where, impermanent loss, and I don't have that funds anymore, so I can't unlock my staked Quick, which is stuck here in the vault on the QiDAO side. So then I would have to come up with, whatever amount in order to then get my original locked up collateral back. So if I took out a 50% loan, I'd have to come up with that money to then unlock my collateral. So a lot of technical stuff, financial stuff as well. But overall, I like the idea that I don't have to pay interest on it. I like the idea that if I see a project that I really like, but I don't have the funds because I also like Quick and I want to get the APR, I can then take out a loan. And then, or I could always take out a loan for personal stuff as well, and bridge it over to exchange and then put money in the bank. Nothing stopping me there. So, and then I don't have to apply for anything. DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization, so I don't have to ask for permission or anything of that nature. It's just instant. So I think this is a really unique strategy, but again, very, very risky because crypto market tanks. I could get liquidated. Project hasn't been really pushed to the limit. Hacks, rug pulls, that can always be something to consider. However, I like the idea that I got however much of the loan, held for me. So I like that. That I like as well. So worst case scenario, I'm thinking I gave my collateral, then I got 50%. Well, the most I'm risking is my collateral that's in there, but I still have that 50% loan just, in my hand ready. So it's like, F it. You messed up with my collateral. Well, at least I still got that 50%. So things I'm thinking about, right? Because with the abracadabra money, the spell, and the Ethereum, the gas fees, that's a lot. I'm looking at the Quick side and the fact that it's an interest-bearing asset and I can put that in as my collateral. I think that's big. So let me know in the comments section what your guys' thoughts are about that. But again, as always, very volatile, very risky. Just, educational purposes only, not financial advice. Do not do that. So with that being said, pieces.